Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I'm definitely moving it. I can feel it. It still looks lined up, because sometimes if you don't look at that, this one could be down just a hair lower than the two that you've already done, which means you've done that one too much, or this one might be slightly tweaked. You might have to take it here and kind of wedge it down in case you didn't have that straight, or you might have to lower that down as you're lining it up. If these two are too high than that one, you know you already did that one, you can look at those. Okay, those need to go down a little bit further. Okay, but those actually look pretty good. And I'm going to make a corporate decision on just ever so lightly go down on those. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, now I'm going to put that back up, and I know I can't bend these down any further because this top edge is going to hit, as I was telling you. Okay, we want to make it so that it's wedged up there, because we know after that I've got to readjust all three hinges that other different way. You'll see, you know, if you don't quite understand just yet, just keep watching. I'll show you. Sometimes people say, hey, you know, it takes too long to do all this. Why not just, I'm just going to have somebody else do it. No, don't do that. And I always like to say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's how you eat an elephant. And it goes for any job you do. How do you do a job? One step at a time. That's what we're doing. One step at a time. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay, I'm lifting it up. I'm getting that top one. And I can tell I might have a little finagling here. Okay. See, because I tweaked that, it's gonna... might not have tweaked it exactly right for everything else. And so I'll just keep working the door. Work it, baby. Let's work it. Because once you start tweaking stuff like that, you just have to kind of be careful. You know, they have a little tool. Somehow you slide it down on there and you whack on it somehow, and it will do stuff to your doors. It'll bend the knuckles. I don't have one. I've never used one. I don't know how to use one. Maybe I should watch a video on one once upon a time. Okay, I'm only going down that far. You can see this time with a little bit more persuading for the hinge pins, because I've put a little bit of a bend. And if the bend is not exactly the very same, then it's going to go in harder. See, this one's going in slightly harder. I'm missing it because I don't want to go too close and start marking up the door jamb or the door like I was telling you. Okay. Now I'm not gonna bend those anymore, but I know this door, when I close it, that top back edge is gonna hit the door jamb, just barely. It might even put a little spring to the door. See, when I let go of the door springs, because the top of that little portion's hitting this little bit of the door jamb. Well, I'm gonna fix that by bringing that out at an angle when we get ready to lessen this gap here, okay? But first things first, we're getting this door, we're hoping to get the door sag out, okay? So now when I look at the door at the top, I see that I've moved it. I've moved it up closer, okay? I've moved it up closer, not that much closer. Not that much closer, I see. But you see this gap here is less, isn't it? This gap right here is less. And it's hitting that because it's slightly springy. Okay? And eventually that's not going to happen. See, when the door is closed, here's the thing too. Because this is so far away, you see the air gap. And when I close it all the way, when I push on it, you see that goes away, and I let up, and it's I'm not getting it all, and that's because if I had this door over further, it's going to hit that better. You see? Plus, if you ever wanted to, you could always replace this this weather stripping. This weather stripping is 20 years old, 24 years old. I can see how there's flat areas in it, and in fact, it's not even going up all the way at the top. Okay, when it's brand new, it's sticking way out. Well, a little bit further. See, it's even starting to rip apart there. It fits in that groove. See there? There's a little groove that goes all the way down here. You could take that out and you could replace it, but I'm not planning on doing that. If I did, I would only be able to take it out to about here, because they patched this with some fake wood dough, and there's probably no groove from here down. If I were to take that out, I could maybe pull that out. I might have to slice that with a sheetrock knife, because if I pull it out, it may crack this. Or I'd have to cut this off and put the new one from here up or something. That wasn't really on the agenda for today. Okay? But first things first, right? You see all the gap up there, and you can see little bits, but we're gonna see if we can't lessen that by still making these adjustments. So okay, so now I may have to come back to this and tweak that more, but I'm really not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna do the next step. You got to stick around for this, because now I need to move these out at a slight angle. I think I'm gonna wait for that. I guess it doesn't really matter, top or bottom. I can work on the bottom one. Maybe I'll work on the bottom one first. And we'll get down there and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. That bottom hinge.